Blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying your weekend. All right, my people. So I have a couple of, as a matter of fact, I have 3 stories that I would like for us to take a look at in this one. Now, later on today, we have the Breakout T20 League Final. Yes. Trinidad and Tobago Legions, they will be up against the Leeward Islands Thunder. So this will be a very interesting one, my people. You know, both teams, they have been playing some good cricket throughout the tournament. So, you know, we are definitely anticipating how things will turn out in this game. We also see where our all-format coach, Darren Sammy, you know, recently sent some shout-out to CWI, saying that, you know, it was a good initiative to have the talent identifiers hard at work throughout the Breakout T20 League, you know, looking at the players and, you know, taking notes. So we're going to be sharing that. Plus, we have some news coming out of India, where Virat Kohli has indicated to BCCI that he wants to retire from Test cricket. Now, our legend Brian Lara has taken to social media and he has actually sent out a message asking Virat Kohli to reconsider, you know, saying that Test cricket needs Virat Kohli. So let's give a listening ear as I work my way through all of them and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's start off with the Breakout T20 League Final. So throughout the tournament, we would have seen good amount of players that, you know, we probably wouldn't have gotten an opportunity to see them anytime soon in this format. So, you know, we still have to say hats off to CWI and their partners for putting together this league. So Trinidad and Tobago Legions versus Leeward Islands Thunder. You know, quite a few players in both squads that you expect them to go out there and try and leave a mark on the final, or leave a mark in the final. You know, they have a couple of established players in both squads, and then they have guys that are coming through. I mean, when I say established players, I mean in different formats, you know, also at the regional level, because obviously, you know, most of these guys, they haven't played a lot of international T20 cricket. So let me know in the comment section who your money is on. Well, not literal, but let me know who you guys are going with to secure this one. You know, just to remind you of the squads, Trinidad and Tobago Legions, they have Jade Gooley, Amir Jangu, Cephas Cooper, Joshua De Silva, Joshua James, Joanne Lane, McKenny Clark, Sharon Lewis, Navin Bedasi, Camille Puran, Abdul Rahim Tapin, Mikel Govey. They have Christian Thurton, Damian Joachim. All right. Leeward Islands Thunder, they have Casey Carty, Mikel Louis, Cameron Pennyfeather, Kofi James, Karima Gore. They have Javante De Pisa, Andis Mahez, Nathan Edward, Jaden Carmichael, Joel Andrew, Micah McKenzie, Michael Palmer. They have Jamie Cornelius and Elroy Francis. So those are the 2 squads as they go into this final. Final is set for 7 p.m. later on tonight. So let me know who you are going with. You know, even if your team is not in the final, let me know who you are working with in this one. So West Indies head coach Darren Sammy, he recently spoke about the initiative brought on by CWI. You know, they actually put together a workshop and they had the talent identifiers there, you know, so they could hear all of what, you know, they are looking for at the international level. You know, they spoke about the players, where they're at and, you know, where they need to take their game if they are going to move on to the next level. So we're going to take a look at Darren Sammy's, you know, statement. So this is Sammy here, and I quote, "It's a great initiative brought on by CWI with all the talent identifiers that we have around the region, with the intention to provide context and guidance to this instrumental group by giving them an in-depth look into what we do at the highest level in all 3 formats of the game." End quote. So in this workshop, my people, Darren Sammy and his immediate team, they were able to share information with the talent identifiers so they can know, exactly what the goals are, the basically the path that they're looking to take as they look to get West Indies back to that level or to the top level in all three formats. Now, let's take a look some more at Sammy. So this is Sammy again. The process we go through, the data that is collected, and those translate to fill in the respective personal roles in the various teams. The workshop gave us the opportunity to show our talent identifiers a template that they could mirror in their home territories regarding planning and tactical aspect of the at the international level. End quote for now. So that is Sammy there letting them know that this workshop was indeed a good thing because they are able to share stuff with the with the talent identifiers so they can basically know exactly the path to take as they look to bring in players that can fill the roles or fill the gaps that Darren Sammy and his team, they are looking for at the top level. So shout out to CWI on that. All right, let's finish off by looking at this story coming out of India. Now we see where the different media houses and social media users, they have been very, very busy since yesterday. News broke that Virat Kohli had indicated to BCCI that he wants to retire from Test cricket. Now, there are a lot of feedbacks, people saying that he needs to continue. Some people are saying that they have enough young players that can step up and fill the gap. Well, West Indies legend Lara, he has made his opinion very, very clear. You understand? And he has actually taken to social media to post that he doesn't want Virat Kohli to leave, because Test cricket needs him. So he tweeted that, and I quote, "Test cricket needs Virat. He is going to be persuaded. He is not going to retire from Test cricket." Right? Virat Kohli is going to average above 60 for the remainder of his Test career, end quote. So that is a little message there that Brian Charles Lara sent out, saying that Test cricket definitely needs Virat Kohli because of where Test cricket is now. Kohli is one of them flair players, that flair type of player that, if he's playing Test cricket, he will still pull a crowd. It's not only T20 and ODIs and things like that. This man is an entertaining player. So the West Indies legend has made his opinion on the matter clear that he doesn't want Virat Kohli to leave the game. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, my people. Remember to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, my people. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Also, turn on that post notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video is uploaded. Blessed.